Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Trogdor, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. We are in week 3 of the PTL. Now, real quick, the season so far, I think the first 3 weeks are generally, well, what makes the first 3 weeks important? Where was I going with that? Last season, we started off 2-1 and then went on a 9-week slump, so it's like, what does it... Even if we win this battle, does it like really show the rest of the season how that's gonna go? Anyway, we're 1-1 right now. Would really like to get another win just to be better in the standings because, okay, I obviously want to do well, but I want to consistently keep doing well. I don't want to make any more oopsies like I did week 1. So, yeah, we're just gonna play the best possible game that we have. So our opponent is Spanik and the New York Rangers, and we made a team builder for this video, which you should go check out before watching this. I went in depth about the team that I brought, talked about his team a little bit too, and why I think what I'm bringing is the reason that I'm bringing. So my opponent decided to bring Mega Charizard X, no surprise, Ninetales Alolan, no surprise, Scizor, no surprise, Vaporeon and Starmie, that's kind of surprising. And then Landorus Theria, not surprising. So I don't see a Mandibuzz, which, you know, Mandibuzz is like one of those things that you never want to see. But at the same time, like, dealing with both of his water types is going to be difficult as well. And then there's also no Xurkitree, which is good, but it's like Xurkitree didn't really do much to begin with, I guess. So his team is not too surprising, but I do have Vaporeon and Starmie to deal with. Now, if you saw my team builder, you understand that it's like there's only one thing I gotta do before I win, and that's weaken the Starmie. It would also be very helpful to weaken the Vaporeon. The Landorus as well, because it can like do that switch around and intimidate by belly drums and stuff. So, yeah, let's get into this game. So I am starting out with... I decided my dedicated lead would be Landorus because I can U-turn on everything and I can HP Ice his own Landorus because it looks like he's going to be leading that and probably getting up rocks, and like that's okay. I guess rocks are really annoying for my team, especially for my offensive mons like Weavile and Rotom Heat, but I am going to like just lead Landorus and U-turn and then maybe donk his Landorus with HP Ice. So let's get right on into it. So yeah, I lead with Mr. Man, and I'm going to go for the HP Ice just right off the bat. I outspeed. He's got the Yachi Berry though, so that would have been a clean OHKO without the Yachi Berry. That's good tech though on his part, so that makes me think that it might have been like some kind of, maybe a double dance, maybe it's obviously not Scarf like the Doi, but so yeah, he's probably just going to go for a U-turn or rocks of his own right now. This is also great because now Weavile just like KOs it with Ice Shard, like easy mode. So he goes for the rocks, which, yeah, that's kind of what I expected. So he's going to swap into Scizor. I, got the HP Ice, but I'm going to get on out of there because I'm not doing anything. It'll be nice to give him like the get rid of Technician, but he goes for the U-turn just to grab some momentum right there and switches into the Ninetales, which is, he's going to get up Aurora Veil now. There's nothing I can do about that. Haze doesn't get rid of the Veil, like, even though it gives him like all those defense boosts. So that's kind of unfortunate that he's just gonna like get up the Veil right away. And yeah, first Toxic me, but I decided to Pain Split because I thought he would go for kind of thought he would go for a damaging move too. But yeah, Toxic is annoying. No Veil yet though. I could have knocked off right there to get rid of a potential Light Clay, but I'm gonna do that next turn. Right here, yeah, he gets up the Veil, so I go for the knockoff. It does like negative damage, but now that means like I just got to wait out this next 8 turns. I've just got to wait those out, and then Veil will be much less of a problem. Kind of wishing I had Brick Break on something, kind of wishing I had Defog on something, but what you gonna do? Little bit sloppy prep on my part. Really wish I had Steelix Killberg right now. Like, if I had Steelix, this would be so helpful against his team right now. But, at the same time, he's got both of his water types, though, so what's Steelix doing in that case? So, he's going to get out of there, going to Cofagrigus, as I'm going to fire off a Shadow Ball. He's got no resist to Shadow Ball, which is great. So I can just spam that, and yeah. But I'm going to go into Cresselia here because he's probably going to U-turn and I can donk him with some Rocky Helmet damage, that or go for an EQ to which I'm immune. Either way, Cresselia is like a really good switch into Landorus right now. I might even be able to pick it off with my Rocky Helmet or something. So yeah, I'm immune to the Earthquake, which is great. And I'm just going to Moonlight right here. Or, no. I'm going to Moonlight next turn. Right, Toxic. That's annoying because now Cresselia is on a timer. So both of my walls are Toxic, and that seems to be something I don't really know how to deal with. So, good play on his part right there. But now, like, whatever move he goes for, it's going down. Because I don't know if I revealed my Rocky Helmet yet or not. But, yeah, I'm going to go for Moonlight this turn because I know there's literally nothing that could go wrong with me doing that. So he goes down to the Rocky Helmet as I get my HP back up. Almost all the way, but I still got the Toxic damage. And he gets a free switch into Scizor. He goes for the knockoff, which, yeah, gets some extra damage, but that's... Cresselia is, like, really, really low. I did deal with the Landorus, that's great, but that was more Cofagrigus' job. I didn't, like, do... I didn't do anything to, like, Starmie or Vaporeon or whatever. Cresselia still, like, you know, putting in some work. I want to keep Moonlighting, but, you know, Toxic has taken its toll, so I gotta get on out of there. Once again, I'm gonna switch into Cofagrigus because, like, I hoping he would go for, like, a Bullet Punch or something, but yeah, I get it. So Starmie is in, and it's just gonna take me out with Scald because I didn't have a switch into Scald. But now Weavile comes in for free. Weavile comes in for free. Yeah, Cofagrigus was like... I remember using it at NSTL, which it was great, but now I'm kind of disappointed with it, honestly. But, you know, that's neither here or there. I know it can run, like, really great sets, but I just needed to run a few moves on it, and it didn't work out well versus the matchup that I got. Weavile comes in now. I outspeed and KO with knockoff. Nothing on his team appreciates a knockoff at all. If he switches into Scizor to tank that, I've got my natural gift. Same with the Ninetales too. If I could use my natural gift on Ninetales too, that'd be pretty sweet. And the Veil is gone. Thank you for the Aurora Veil being gone. That was really... just had to wait that out. So yeah, I'm going to go for the knockoff. And... yeah, that's great. He is in fact the Colbur Berry though. That still does a huge chunk. So even though, yeah, the Colbur Berry, this is great. Because from where I'm standing right now, I can win with Azumarill. Once he brought out the Starmie and stayed in, I was like, okay, he either lives somehow or dies, and either way I can win with Azu. So that's looking great for me, actually. Really great. Because now he's got to switch out of here, and hopefully going to go into something like, probably going to switch into Vaporeon or Scizor. Vaporeon does not appreciate a knockoff. Nothing appreciates a knockoff. So I'm going to go for another one of those. Scalds me but burns me, so that hurts. So I'm doing much less damage now. He is going to go into his Ninetales, and that is going to take a lot less because number one, he doesn't have an item, and number two, I'm burned and stuff. So I'm going to go for my natural gift here, but he goes into Vaporeon. So that amazing tech was wasted completely. If I had gotten the natural gift on the Ninetales, that would have been really great. But right here, I'm going to go down to burn. Am I going to go down to burn? Not quite yet. I can get one more hit. And so, yeah, I just knock off its leftovers. But now it's going to go for the wish, and I'm going to go down to burn. So that's unfortunate. But now Rotom comes in, and I can KO with Thunderbolt. I honestly don't know why he stayed in. But at the same time, it's like, what's he going to switch? Charizard is still in non-Mega form. Ninetales doesn't have the Veil to protect it. Scizor doesn't want to switch into the combination of like either two Thunderbolts or an Overheat. And Vaporeon, like, it's low. It probably would have made more sense to sack the Starmie right there. But yeah, he lets the Vaporeon go down because Rotom was just able to apply a lot of really great offensive pressure right there. So yeah, Vaporeon's down. That's actually great for me. It makes Azumarill's life so much easier. So Ninetales comes in. I'm going to Overheat right here, and I get a crit. That's very unfortunate. I don't know if that one mattered because... yeah, I was just like had a lot of special attack investment. He's like not... I don't know if Ninetales got the greatest BDF, but it was doing a lot of damage anyway. I would have been able to like do one, and then I resist both of its stabs and then go for a Volt Switch or something to pick it off. But yeah, but he still got up the Veil, which now he's got a free switch into Charizard, which is, yeah, the fun begins now. So I'm gonna Volt Switch out of here as he goes for the Dragon Dance. Now that does nothing. So Landorus is in. I can still hit it with an Earth Power. I outspeed right now, and even though I said Earth Power KOs 100% of the time, I was a dummy and didn't take into account the Aurora Veil. It still does like, I want to say like 80 to 90% if he's like offensive completely. So after that, so I go for the Earth Power right here, and doesn't KO. He picks me off, and then I can go into Azu, Revenge with Aqua Jet, and then set up. That is my game plan as of right now. So yeah, I'm gonna outspeed it because I am Scarfed. Gonna go for that Earth Power, and I get a crit. That definitely mattered because Charizard would have lived it otherwise and probably would have taken me out. But like I said, I still had a game plan. I still had Rotom to revenge with Thunderbolt. Well, no, he probably would have. No, he would have KO'd Rotom. I still had Azu to revenge with the Aqua Jet, and then would have set up the following turn. But yeah, that was just kind of unfortunate. Like, I was already in a really good position, and that just kind of added insult to injury. But yeah, I knew how to win, like, even in that situation. I'm just gonna go for Earth Power on the Scizor a few times, just because I want to wait out the Veil before I bring Azu out, because I don't know if it'll KO Scizor comfortably like that, but only a couple more turns, and Scizor can like it. I don't think it can do anything to Landorus, like, unless he wants to U-turn on me, but I can just keep spamming Earth Power right here. Even behind the Veil is doing much less damage than I thought, so that's probably like really bulky Scizor or AV or something. So yeah, knockoff gets rid of my Scarf. Doesn't matter at this point because I still outspeed the Scizor. Then he's going to go for the HP Ice. So when I said that Scizor can't do anything to me, Technician HP Ice, alright. But now I can finally bring in Azu. So Azu Meryl Manga Dio comes out, and I can live a Bullet Punch, heal back up with the Z Power, and get to +4. And unless he gets like a super crit with one of his Bullet Punches, I win. Like, I am in a fantastic position right here. Like, I know it's like really late game, but this is what I needed to happen. So yeah, he goes for the Bullet Punch. It's doing 39%. I get all that delicious health back, and now, like, yeah, it's basically GG at this point. So yeah, no crit there. It takes it out. But I still could have won even without the crit. Like, Cresselia could have dealt with Starmie, and Rotom could have dealt with Scizor, but yeah. And now Starmie's in range of an Aqua Jet, so I take it out, and that's a clean 3-0. Well, I don't know how clean that was, because I did get the crit on the Charizard, and the crit on the Ninetales. But yeah, overall, good game. I think I played well. I think I made smart choices throughout. Maybe not the smartest choice in the prep, bringing Cofagrigus over the likes of Steelix, but he was definitely well prepped for the Steelix Scaleberg. So that's the game. I am now 2-1 +3. I was at like 0 differential before, and now I'm at +3. So I'm sitting pretty. I'm very comfortable with how my season is going thus far. I did start out with being 2-1 last season, only to get 6-0 the following game, but we're not going to let that happen. We're gonna keep winning. We are going to definitely make top 4. I'm going to aim for like top 1 or top 2 of D2. I think we can do it. I think we've got the right team for it, and I think we've got like the right amount of momentum for it as well. So let's make that happen. Let's finally bring a league title to the Burn Nation. Like, I've always thought that a league title is just like no chance. I'm thinking otherwise now. I like this team a lot. I like the momentum that we've got. We have quite good matchups throughout the rest of the regular season. So it's possible. It is possible. We are going to make it happen. We're going to make it real. We are going to bring a title for the Burn Nation. So that concludes week 3. I'm really excited for the rest of this season. If you like the video, go ahead and like it. If you got anything to say, go ahead and comment down below. And if you're as excited for the rest of the season as I am, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And that is all I've got for today. Thanks everyone for watching, and I will see everyone in the next video. Take care now. Bye-bye.